All right, so I did a post game video, and for whatever reason, um, it just fucked itself up. So we're gonna try this again, and I'm a little irritated right now. So this is gonna be a very short and sweet version of this. I'm just give y'all a baseline, whatever, because I'm really starting to get irritated about fucking technology. Bulls won the game, 97-82. Um, really, this game was just about done in the second quarter. Third quarter, they kind of put it out of reach for good. Um, Nobody really had a good shooting night with the exception of Pat Will, and he only took 7 shots. DeRozan was 39%, Vooch was 37.5%, Zach was 33.3. He's 6 of 18 tonight. And Zoe was 41.7. However, they charged him for a shot on a play that he didn't even shoot the ball. Him and Corey Joseph got tangled up as he was driving to the basket, which ended up being the result was a jump ball. But again, he should be at like 45%. It should be 5 of 11. You know, but whatever. Okay. Nobody on the starters really shot threes that well except Zoe. He was 3 of 7. He shot 43%. DeRozan, who had 21 6 he was the best on the court, I guess. Plus minus is plus 19. Okay. He went to the foul line, 7 of 9. Missed the only three he was 7 of 18 from the field, not good. But again, 21 6 leading score for the team and for the game. Pat Wills had 9 points, 4 rebounds and assists, was 4 7 from the field, made one of his three threes. Um, I at least noticed him more tonight, but we still need more for him. Um, 7 field goals should not be the standard. 9 to 10, right on schedule, would be just fine. But 7 is too little. It's just way too little. Vooch had a double double again. That's like normal now. 15 points, 19 rebounds, 3 assists. Terrible shooting night, 6 of 16. 1 of 4 from the three. Look, he started off the game. He was like 3 or 4, and then it just he was 3 of 12 the rest of the way. I mean, I guess it's just how it goes, right? He was 100% from free throw. He made his two that was there. He had 2 steals and 3 blocks. I feel that is necessary to be mentioned here because he's not just standing there looking like a goofball. He is making an effort on D. He did have 2 turnovers and 3 fouls, but him, Zoe, and Zach tied for second with plus minuses of 11. Not Rose. Zach LaVine had a terrible shoot night. Um, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 6 of 18 from the field, 33%. This is not the Zach LaVine we know, and I think fatigue set in, and he just wasn't himself this game, which is okay. Kind of was similar to last game, except he couldn't shoot himself out of it. I I'm not worried about Zach, but for him to go from like 34, 32 to like 14, eh, can't be having that if you're supposed to be a superstar slash MVP of the team. You got to be better than that. Has 2 turnovers. He's turnover prone. Sometimes he's trying to force the ball um, when he doesn't need to because he's trying to make plays and stuff. He's trying to show he's a playmaker. To me, just let the game come to you. It's not going to ultimately change anything. Just let the game come to you, brother. Like straight up, because at the end of the day, we all know what you are. So just let the game come to you. You don't have to force anything. He tied for the most shots for anybody on this team with 18. DeRozan had 18 as well. 2 of 6 from three. He surprisingly also didn't get to the line either, and I think that hurts as well here. But yeah, he tonight just wasn't his night. Zoe played the most minutes at 37-44. 13 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Um, Again, one of those shots from his shooting profile, he was 5 of 12 from the field. It really should be 5 of 11. 5 of 11. I hope they go and fix that. 3 of 7 from three, 42.9% or 43%. Excellent. That's what you want to see. 3 steals, 4 blocks. Probably the highlight or hypest moment of the game was when he went up and blocked. I'm not sure. I can't remember if that was Grant. I think it was Grant, not Isaiah Stewart. But went up there and stuffed his dunk. Hypest moment of the game. And I was sitting there like, no, this nigga just did. But I knew it when it happened because Ayo had blocked the other guy's shot. I was like, okay, Zoe's about to come in on the weak side and contest this. And I said, he's about to block this shit. And sure enough, he did it. I just felt it in my spirit. It was going to happen. Ridiculous. Now, he did have 2 turnovers, and he had 3 fouls. Compare this to his game yesterday. 4 points less, 6 rebounds less, 9 assists less. Let's talk about the assist. Let's be real. If you watch the game, the stat line is misleading. He was giving them passes to easy shots they just couldn't finish. And when you go look at the stat lines of the starters alone, 39% field goal, 37.5%, 33%. It's obvious why he didn't get the assist. He easily should have had 8 to 9 assists tonight. That one bullshit fucking assist, it should be way more than that. And this also bleeds a little bit into the bench, but I don't want to go too much into the bench with Zoe right here. Look, it's not the triple double, but when you factor in, everything he did to include the steals, the blocks, his defensive presence, he did his job. And this is all you can really ask for him. He did his job. You don't need him dropping 27 points per game. Look, you got 21, 15, 14, and 13. And then 9 if you would add Pat Will. Okay, 6 of 6 rebounds and assists from DeRozan. 4 rebounds, 5 assists from Zach. 19 rebounds, 3 assists. I mean, there's production going on all over the court. You don't need him necessarily dropping a shit ton of points, but even off the bench, look, here's one of my issues with the fucking bench. Okay, Green and Caruso, 22 points together. Javonte had 10, Caruso had 12. Caruso shot 75%, 3 or 4. Javonte 100%. Both was 100% on threes. Both was perfect from the line. 2 of 2 for Green, 4 of 4 for Caruso. Both plus minus 4 for Green, 9 for Caruso. Okay, Alex Caruso 5 steals. Alex Caruso a block. Okay, that's your production from those two. The other 3, Troy Brown, Alize Johnson, and Ayo Dosunmu, 3 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. I'm sorry, what? Alize didn't even attempt a shot. He put up an entire goose egg. He got a lone steal and a foul. That's it. My man went out there, got dressed to get sweaty and do absolutely nothing but soak up other people's oxygen. Just played 5 minutes and 30 seconds, 31 seconds. Terrible. Terrible. Troy Brown played 10 minutes, 56 seconds, 1 fucking point, or 3 field goal attempts and field goal percentage. He missed his long 3-point attempt. And he went to the line and he made 1 or 2. He was 50%. He had 1 steal and a foul. He was just out there being Karate Man, just chopping up niggas for no reason. Brother was out here just doing everything but winning basketball. Ayo, 11 minutes, 24 seconds, 2 points, a rebound, 3 assists. He at least came with something. Okay, as a rookie, 1 or 3 field goal percentage because he made, 1 or 3, 33%. Nothing else. Steals, 1 block. I mean, look at this. 3 guys who played a combined total of like 27 minutes, 3 points, a rebound, 3 assists. Three steals if you want to go that route. I mean, this is the bench. Bench mob, right? This is the bench. Look, let me be clear. You could probably deal if Pat will get hurt, okay? You absolutely cannot tank. I mean, okay, let me say this too. You could deal with Lonzo being hurt because you got Caruso. But you cannot tank Zach LaVine or DeRozan getting hurt, and Vooch especially. One of those three get hurt, yeah. But especially here, Zach or DeRozan, because they're staggering them. Look, if one of these guys get hurt, it is a problem, especially without Kobe. With Kobe, this is a little bit less of an issue. But again, you got in total 25 points off the bench. 22 came from Caruso and Javonte Green. The other three from three other players. Unfucking acceptable. This is not fucking good. This is the shit that I look at. Let me go to Detroit real quick. Let me see something real quick. Pull up Detroit. Saddiq Bey, 20 points. Jeremy Grant only got 9. You did a good job on him. 4-13 shooting. Missed all his threes. 50% from the line. He had 4 blocks, 2 steals. Okay. Did a good job on him. Isaiah Stewart, 6-12. 6 rebounds, 12 assists. 6 points, 12 rebounds. No assists. 3 or 7 from the field. Don't nobody give a fuck about Frank Jackson, who looked like Borat, and Killian Hayes, who had 2 points. Look at this, 2 points, 5 points for Frank Jackson, 6 points from Isaiah Stewart. We don't care about, look at this. They only had 82 points. Most teams get that shit in 3 quarters. And they didn't even play them a whole bunch of minutes. Saddiq Bey played the most at 34, Jeremy Grant at 31 and a half. Everybody else was 24, 20, and 19. Kelly Olynyk, 19 off the bench. 19 minutes. He had 10 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist. Missed both his threes, was 50% from the field. He split his free throws. He was 2 of 4. Corey Joseph, 5, 1 and 3, 2 of 7. Okay? Josh Jackson, 4, 2, 2, 40% from the field. Missed all his threes. Trey Lyles, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 0 assists. 4-7 from the field, 3 of 5 for 3. Split his free throws. Look at this. Kelly Olynyk and Trey Lyles did the exact same thing that Caruso and Javonte Green did. You want to know the difference? They got 5, 4, and 4, and 2 from Corey Joseph, Josh Jackson, Hamidou Diallo, and Saben Lee. Okay? They got, and I want to make sure I add this up right, 5, 4, 9, plus 4, 13. 15 points additionally from outside of that. So, correct me if I'm wrong, that's 37 points to 25. They got 12 additional points off their bench. 12 additional points. This is ludicrous. This is ludicrous. We can't get 37 points off the fucking bench. Now, let's consider this. We got, obviously, our starters wiped out their starters in total points, okay? We're not going to sweat that. But check this out. Look at this. Okay. So, we said they had 37 points, right? All right, cool. So, Nikola Vucevic and Lonzo had 15 and 13 points respectively. And Pat Will had 9. All 3 of them is 37 points. That's your bench. That's literally your bench scoring right there in those 3 players. That's the bench. And then you just got your little 25 points from all 4 or 5 guys off your bench. This is not how this should be. Matter of fact, let me hurry up and skedaddle back to the game yesterday. I need to look at something here. Okay, that game was 112 to 128, right? Okay, let's go to the box score because I'm doing this off my PlayStation, right? All right, cool. Starting lineup. I'm just going to do this real quick. DeRozan, 26 points. Pat Will, 8 points. Vooch, 10 points. Zach, 32 points. Zoe, 17 points. All right, cool. Let's hit this bench real quick. 6 points from Troy Brown, 10 points from Javonte Green, 9 points from Caruso, 8 points from Alize Johnson, 2 points from Tony Bradley. Okay, nobody else really got to play outside of that. All right, but 10, 9, 8. That's 27 off of 3 guys, and then you had Tony Bradley chip in another 2. Still more points yesterday, and everybody was pretty much efficient. Now, let me go and take a look at New Orleans bench. Hold on. Hurry up, thing. Okay. All right, let's scroll down. Pelicans bench, 2 points, 5 points, 0 points, 3 points, 9 points, 7 points. That's 6 deep. That's 6 deep into the bench. Let's see, 7, that's 10, 19 is 26. Okay, that's 26 points. Okay, we put up 25 in today's game off of our bench. That's how bad we played. In the game yesterday, obviously, we only put up like what? I forgot what I said. Was it 29? Just in before was it 29 I said that the Bulls put up? I don't remember. But it's pathetic. Let me go back and look at this because I need to try to, make this plain for y'all. Okay, look. DeRozan was the only person that scored 20 or more points today. Yesterday, we had DeRozan and Zach, and both had 26 and 32 respectively. And then Zoe picked up the slack with 17, okay? But Zoe also had a triple-double, which means he also accounted for the scoring of at least 10 other shots. I'm not going to say 10 players, but 10 other shots, okay? Like, we could do so much better. But even our better isn't better relative to what it could be. The bulk of the offense in this team is going to be on the 4 guys, okay? If Pat Will decides he wants to come along this year, great, 5 of the starters, which it should be because they're going to play the bulk of the minutes. However, you still want your bench averaging in the mid-30s every game. If you can get more, 40 points, great. But you need them to be at least excess of 30, probably somewhere around the range of 33 to 37, because that's an entire quarter worth of scoring. If you go look, like what we're trying to do is get or break 30. Like that's like the break point in the NBA is 30 points a quarter, because that adds up to 120. If you can get 30 off of your bench, great. If you can get more than 30, if you can get like 34, 35, you're doing good. Because that's an entire quarter's worth of scoring. There's players in the league that can break 30 or average 30 on their own. Look at Zach LaVine. Okay? But when they don't have it, who is going to pick up the slack? That's the question I have. Who will pick up the slack off the bench? Right. We don't have Kobe White. I know you was thinking, I know you were saying, okay, we still got to get Kobe White back. Kobe has only averaged 15 with starter minutes. If he's coming back, he's eating Troy Brown Jr., and he's eating probably Ayo DeSuma. He's eating those guys' minutes. Okay? Are we expecting him to put up 15? Okay, if you're expecting him to put up 15, fine. Is it going to be an efficient 15? Okay. He puts up an efficient 15. So now what? You still got to get minutes and value out of everybody else. So if we're assuming Javonte Green and Caruso are going to contribute off the bench, okay, cool. But how is that still going to hit you in the 30-point mark? Caruso has never averaged double digits in his career, nor has Javonte Green. So what are we really doing here? Yes, there'll be some games where Kobe White probably comes in and torch for like 24 points. Fine. That'll work, but that's not going to be the standard. Okay? You see what I'm saying? You still need more. And again, we can look at Pat Will and his productivity and make certain arguments, but it's not just him. It's the bench, which is why I'm saying you can't afford to lose some of your main pieces. If they got to sit for a long period of time, we're in a world of trouble. There are certain teams we could beat, missing 1 or 2 guys, but we're talking about being competitive and making a run for the playoffs. You need health. And you need bench ability. When Golden State won 73 games, their bench was elite. 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 And they could stomach Steph missing a couple games here and there. They still had Clay and they still had Harrison Barnes. Even the ones that had KD, they could still stomach a little bit. But this team does not have that capability. Okay? Despite the score, Detroit played us hard today. They played us hard. And they didn't make it easy, and this is at home. Okay? What I'm trying to get you guys to understand is even in these 3 games, which I predicted we would win, and yes, we did, it's not pretty. It's not good basketball. And yes, we're still building chemistry, but we still got a ways to go. This ain't good enough. These are bottom feeding teams. Look, Pistons ain't won a game. Granted, they played us twice. We got them right now. The Pelicans haven't won a game. They lost to Minnesota today. Matter of fact, here it is. 89-96, lost to the Timberwolves. Got a loss to us, and then they got a loss to Philly. Okay? Minnesota is undefeated. Minnesota could push for a play-in or playoff spot. We're expecting the Bulls to do the same. Philadelphia was the number 1 seed. We're expecting them to still be in the playoffs. All these teams are winning. Long road to go, people. This is just the beginning. And we got to clean this shit up. Okay? And we got to do something about our depth because this is not going to fly. And I am curious to see how this works out. We're playing some of the other teams. Yeah, some other teams may not have a bench as good as ours. And I know, well, we play defense off of our bench. That's fine and cool. But we still, you can sit there and say, okay, we're going to limit their scoring, but they're still putting points on the board. Where are our points coming from? Oh, well, Zach and DeRozan, you can't just put all of it on them. I mean, you can, but you don't want to put it all on them. The whole point is to try to make it easier for Zach. And by doing that, you get DeRozan, who, by the way, Zach is making it easier for him, but you don't want to have to put the stress on them to just strictly have to just, okay, we got to score for me, and we got to score for the bench. It should be, I just need to go and score my points and do my job. Like certain games, like the first game, look, I got it, I'll carry, don't worry about it. Okay, yesterday, DeRozan came along with us. Today, nobody came along with DeRozan, but we played defense to shut them down so that nobody else had to come along. Now, we got Toronto next week, the Knicks, I believe, and the Jazz. Let's see. Yeah, Toronto on Monday. Let me keep skipping forward. We got the Knicks on Thursday. And we got the Jazz on Saturday. Okay? Not going to be an easy schedule by far. And it's only going to get tougher. Okay? We got the Celtics and Philly after that twice, and then we got Brooklyn. This is only heating up. And then we got that long-ass West Coast trip. Golden State, Clippers, Lakers, Jazz, Dallas, Denver. Then we play New York, I believe. And I know we got to play Orlando and the Heat. This ain't easy. Not at least coming up. Hell, Toronto Monday ain't going to be easy. You see what I'm saying? So we got work to do. But anyway, we won the game. Go Bulls. But I'm not satisfied with this. Let me know how y'all feel. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.